Hello everyone, this is Antharion. We haven't played anything since last time, nothing off camera. We are in the fourth well within Northwind, the northest most region of the land. We're just exploring, gathering and all that. I think he has the tooths. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has the tooths. There we go, the Yeti teeth. We're making the Yeti without teeth. We're making them, what, barren in the mouth or something? I don't know how to express that in words. And what I just said before, like 3 seconds ago, sounded so weird. Okay, whatever. Let's keep exploring and shutting up. Okay, there we go. A secret. Hopefully it's going to end with crystals. I guess we can do with skeleton as well. A lot of gold though, which is quite nice. Don't see anything else. Wow, we're getting even more experience when you find secrets. That's kind of awesome. Oh my god. Why did this not get explored? There we go. That would have just made me come back later. Okay, this seems to be all finished. There's at least one more pathway to the north. There we go. We haven't taken. Who knows what else. Okay, this ended quite fast as well. A rock. They can keep the rock. Yeah, actually, last time around I kind of gave you some interesting, I guess, knowledge that I have about wolves. I guess, well, nobody asked it or anything, but I don't know how accurate it is, but I did hear it from a professor. I guess he knew his stuff, you know. Maybe. I'm guessing it wasn't really a lie. It kind of sounds weird with the tumor and all that, but I guess it's logical, you know, I suppose. Depends on everybody process of thought, I guess. So this I kind of remember, it's all branched out and done. I think we did it all. We kind of finished the well as well. A lot of wells. Okay, let's see this way. It's a bit of a backtrack, but for the guys that haven't seen last episode, they can kind of have an idea of what they can expect within a well dungeon or cave or whatever you want to call this. So that's about it. We got a few stuff, nothing too of a big of an interest. Let's see, do we have anything to I guess now there's nothing to identify, just the basic stuff, a bunch of things, and well, that is about it. Let's get out of here. The only thing that comes to mind, okay, let's get out of here. Okay, but where? Because I kind of forget where the entrance is. I'm guessing is this way? Should be this way, I think. Oh well. So we don't really quite have that much, or yeah, that much to explore left. But let me see the map. Let's get all the guys out of the well first. So let me see. We did it all actually. The only thing that remains is this. Basically the entrance to the mountain. At least I don't think there's anything else. Let me see. We did the wells, we did the caves. So yep, that should be about it. We should be upon the end of our journey actually. Everything that remains is to go right over here within the mountain, so let's go for it and explore at least until we find an entrance or something. And I guess we're only going to need to follow the main quest. So this is actually called Mount Scoria. Yeah. Let's see what's inside. As you can see, I haven't explored pretty much anything around here. Doesn't seem to be anything as a fight. But there we go, we have an entrance to something at least. Should we enter? Yeah, let's enter. Oh, it's locked. This entrance is magically sealed. Well, imagine that. Okay, so I guess all that remains for us is actually to go and give the fragments back to Mangus or whatever his name was. I think it was something on the M. I think it's actually called, written in the description of the quest. Finding the fragments, Marangola. So we need to find Marangola back, because I kind of forget where he is. Give the stuff, the stuff, yeah. Not the stuff. The pieces of the fragment to him, or whatever he wants from us. Sell everything, by the way. and we should be upon our journey and see where else the main quest is actually going to send us. I'm not going to concentrate on the rest of the quests. If I can make them okay, if not, not so much. The vintage wine I can, but I have to travel a lot and buy some wine and get it to bigger, and I actually don't want to do that. Potions for sale. This I think is the invisible one. 3 potions of invisibility. We have 5, so we could finish that quite easily. Hunting the polar bears, that just wants their skins. Finding Pinky, apparently we're gonna need a boat for that, or maybe we're not even going to be able to find him. Silver bar, we kind of sold them because they were quite weighing a lot, about 10 kilos each, so if we can find 5 bars and buy them from somewhere, I guess we can make the quest, otherwise I'm not gonna bother. Bars of gold, the same idea basically, we sold them usually. Sacrificing lamb, we have 3 corpses so far, but we need about 10, so we need to travel to a specific island somewhere where apparently there's lambs or corpses of them. The list, I don't really want to do it, is basically an assassination quest. And locked up, well, I must say I don't really quite know this one. Monger border and agree to steal. Okay, this is actually a quest, I remember it now. To steal from a bunch of NPCs. But it's going to transform you, not transform you, but it's going to give you bad reputation. You have to fight and kill some guys. I kind of don't want to do that either. We didn't really quite go on a bad sort of, I would call it a trip, but it's not a trip. It's more like, I don't know. Well, we didn't go bad on this playthrough. We were the good guys, you know. We didn't do that much bad stuff. I'm not proud of some of the things we did. Some of them you don't even know within the game. But apart from that, we're quite good overall. We've helped a lot of people and so on and so forth. Okay, so I'm not gonna show you all my traveling to, well, I think Marangola is somewhere in Faringlade, somewhere around here. So I'm just gonna do that off camera basically. With that being said, if you enjoyed the clip, actually, no, this is not going to be the end of it. Yeah, this is way too short to be. I wanted to say the end of it, but then I watched the timer and I was, oh my god, we just begun. So we're just going to get back when we find Marangola and we're going to continue the episode from there. Okay, we're back and we actually found Marangola. Now let me show you where he is. So he's close to the... I guess second fragment dungeon, but he's not quite there. The road is a bit, I guess the map's not that accurate, I would call it. The dungeon is a bit lower than it's shown on the map. So if you only keep to the road, it leads you directly to this house, and Marangola's right inside. Okay, let's talk with him and see. We have all 3 fragments. What with all the corpses shown about, or something. I guess he was trying something. Whatever. So let's go for the fragments. There we go. We completed. Only the forge can restore these fragments to the Sword of Ascension, but only the council can grant access to the forge. Unfortunately, the council has publicly proclaimed that the Shadowbrook incident was the work of orc raiders and nothing more. So convincing the council that drastic measures are needed is going to be an uphill battle, like what was until now. Our best chance is the Elven Councilman Isoldur. I have it on good word that behind closed doors, Councilman Isoldur has expressed doubts about the official Shadowbrook story. And Councilman Isoldur just so happened to be the eldest and therefore the most influential council member. If we can persuade him of the need to restore the shadow of a Sword of the Ascension, he may just be able to convince the rest of the council to grant us access to the forge. I wonder, are we going to use the sword? What if we had like only mages? What would you do with the sword then? Oh well. Why would Councilman Isildur agree to meet with us? Good point. I don't imagine that he would. Go to the council's headquarters in the capital city of Valingard and try and find a way. Okay, so we need to go in Valingard. Oh my god, that's gonna use a lot of food. I don't even know where Valengard is. Oh, there we go. We could make the trip, but it's gonna be a long way. We're just gonna teleport. It's gonna use only one food, so there's not that much of a loss. We should... Oh my god, it's nightfall. Okay, that's not good actually. When nightfall comes, that's a bad thing. So Valendor Inn, not really that useful. The council, where the goddamn the council is? I think this is where the council was. But it's locked. Opens from elsewhere. Can't really say I actually found the way in as I recall. Ever. Maybe the administration can let us in, but I don't think that's going to happen at night time. This is for sale. Yeah, by the way, I have bought like no house at all until now. I think there was a rat down here at some point and we actually killed it. Angus, no, not really what we're looking for. To be honest, I don't really know what we're looking for. I guess we're gonna do the same. We're here. We're gonna figure out what we have to do, and then we're gonna come back to the video itself. Okay, it took us a while, but we're actually back, and we kind of understood what we had to do. It's gonna be a sort of a stretch to actually get you to this point. There's a few ways to get to the council. Now, there's the big house outside within Valengrad, which you saw just a few moments ago, and the doors is locked. If you go to it, it says that it opens from elsewhere. Apparently, if you talk with the guards, you have the option to bribe or to persuade one of them to let you in, or you can always have the pathway we found. Well, we were almost ready to give up when we found it, but pure chance. So, from Valengrad, where your house is, the one that you can buy, to the northeast, there's a pathway between the woods, or in the woods, and at the end of it, you're gonna find sort of a hatch. Go inside, and you're gonna go within the sewers beneath Valengrad. Now, they're quite vast. There's a lot of hidden things in it. So with the lure of 66, because that's what we have like right now, we've been able to uncover at least 3 hidden things that we have not uncovered the first time around. And to be honest, even if I would look again to all of it, I think it's quite possible that we'd found even more. So to get here, it's kind of a stretch. You kind of need to make the entire dungeon if you haven't, well, sewer if you haven't done it until now, and well, find the staircase that goes upwards. I don't know if it's like in the same position for everybody. I think it is, because I don't think the game uses general procedure or basically building dungeons every time you go in for every playthrough. I don't really quite know even where the entrance to this place is, because it's quite vast. We really need to take it piece by piece if you've already done it. Otherwise, it's kind of easy. You just need to uncover the map and be careful on the walls, because you're going to find all the secrets. Nevertheless, you're going to have to find this, basically. After you're going to find it, well, we kind of looted everything already. As you can see, we entered a bit. Just open your door and be inside. Now, that's all that I know about this place. So, the name of the guy we need to find is Isildur, or something. Apparently they have their own type of guards. They're friendly, so that's nice, I guess. There's a bunch of guards actually. Place doesn't seem to wanna be uncovered that easy though. Here we go, another pathway, a door. We're not gonna go, I guess, in any of the doors, because we kinda... Oh my god, this is actually big enough so you would have a bit of a problem to uncover just if you walk by. I'm guessing there's like no hidden stuff around here. That's what I guess I would think. I'm not really looking for hidden stuff right now. Oh, this is the door. That's why you can't really uncover it on the minimap. So this is like a big square. Okay, who are you? Constable Wendell. Don't care. And Constable Isildur. There we go. Look at our luck. So let's see. Can I help you with something? He says. Yes, we brought the lost fragments of the Sword of Ascension. I guess that's going to shock him or something. You brought what? Oh my, indeed you have brought them. I'm not even going to ask how you acquired these. It would seem that some invisible hand has guided you to me. I've been around long enough to know that during trying times, men often feel as though they cannot speak openly on delicate matters. Okay, this proposition went in a way different pathway that I would have expected. I thought he was going to say that in troubled times, heroes ascend to the task, but oh well. I take your presence here as confirmation that what I've long feared has come to pass. I guess I kind of has an idea about it. And what's that? That the wizard Rekman Hanken, whatever, is no longer safely bound by his prison. He must have figured out how to conjure necrophil in such a way as to allow them to slip quietly into our world. This is utterly unacceptable. If we let it go on, Antharion will be overrun by them and then we shall all perish. Well, yeah, I can get that. Eventually, Rekman Haken, whatever. I'm just gonna wreck him. I'm gonna wreck him, yeah. Eventually, I suppose I'm gonna wreck him. I'm just gonna call him Wreck or something. Will escape to rule over all of Antharion. Oh my god, no. Because Wreck, the bad wizard, wields the Staff of Ascension, he is virtually impervious to death. Okay, that's sort of weird and bad. However, we can bring these pieces to the forge and restore the Sword of Ascension, we should be able to destroy the Staff of Ascension and kill Wreck the Bad Wizard. Unfortunately, there is one hurdle in our way. Hurdle? Really? Like a herd? What's that? Only an unanimous vote of the council can grant use of the forge. Unfortunately, the other 3 council members have, I believe, already fallen under Rekman something's sway. On several occasions, I've been approached by a necrophil offering me large sums of gold in exchange for voting to release Rek something from his prison. And that was not like a string, something is bad, the world's gonna end, I should do something, councilmen, really? Oh my god. Even Antharion is set to bribes apparently. And though I turned down the offer, I suspect that my fellow councilmen may have fallen victim to their own greed. What if you fallen to the greed and actually they're innocent? I have to take him by his word, right? I mean, backstabbing and all that? Okay, whatever. So what can be done? In the event that the 3 councilmen perish, the surviving councilman shall be appointed interim king, until such time as the other councilmen's seats have been filled. The power of even an interim kingship is virtually unbounded. We have reached a crossroads, I'm afraid. For Antharion to survive, the other 3 councilmen must die. If my involvement is discovered, then I will quickly be the 4 councilmen to die, and then Antharion fate will surely be sealed. This is why you must kill the corrupt councilman. So again, I have to take him by his word. If it must be done, then we'll do it. Look at this. Look at us. Throwing head first without even thinking. How do we know that you're not the corrupt one? There we go. That's what I'm saying. I mean, come on. You want to be king on our behalf, basically. We're gonna do his dirty work, basically. We can kill 3 members. We can't kill the 3 members of the council. I'm kind of going to go in that, but let's see the 2 first. How do you know that the sun shall rise in the east tomorrow? Because it's basic physics, dumbass. Let me see. You don't for sure. Our existence is but a long series of calculated risks. One makes decisions with what is thought to be the best information at the time. Certainly it is a fool's fantasy and has no reality in the world of practical men, but to eliminate them at night while they are in their private quarters out of sight of the guards, best to eliminate them, not but. Return to me once the deed are done. So basically he just says, I don't really care what you want, just go and do my bidding because I know better. Yeah. Taking blind orders. Just the things I like. Okay, quest added. Apparently, like it or not, to be fair, we're just gonna explore a bit more. I would actually do it off camera, to be honest, because who knows when they're actually gonna go to sleep and all that, but I suppose we're gonna find them eventually. I'm pretty sure we can't really attack him while he is nearby, because he's going to attack as well. That's just a thought, basically. And since we're playing the game for some time now, I'm thinking that's kind of how things are gonna go. And if he attacks and we kill him, well, you kind of get the gist of things. That's not gonna be a good thing. We're gonna be counselless, I guess. This is a hard lock. This is no lock. Okay. Oh, don't mind if I do. And it's not a crime either. If it's not red, it's not a crime. It's like, you know, I have it, but anybody can take it. I don't mind. Well, I don't mind taking it. And nothing on the table. I kind of wonder when the things are locked, whose rooms they are, and maybe we can find something incriminating on the dudes or something. That would at least justify the deaths, you know, the kills. I'm afraid we don't have that much time left. I'm going to uncover everything off camera and loot everything off camera and so on and so forth. We're gonna pull this one a little shorter, I guess. So I actually have time to prepare and everything that. Then go for the councilman, I suppose. I think these are their quarters, by the way. And after we, I guess, kick their asses, let's see, we're gonna see where the main quest is actually going to send us. Okay, with that being said, if you enjoyed the clip, give it a big like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I'm gonna see you guys and gals around.